Fuck you. No. A belt? Yeah. $10?
$10?
5. I like this job. Oh, busted my balls. Every time I turn around, a boss said something. I'll leave it alone.
That's good.
No, man. Like, they give you a sheet. Remember I told you there's a whole bunch of zeros on it, so then you have to do the whole order.
Right.
Well, I just take the sheet. The guy's sitting right there. I just open it up. There's no all zeros. So I didn't fucking know any better. The guy comes up to me yesterday, Hoover, or 2 days ago, Hoover said, and I'm like, see, you're putting zeros in your sheet. Check for you in case of returns. You know, as long as it ain't in your computer yet, you should always check for it. I'm like, oh, okay. So yesterday, I did the same fucking thing. It says, Hoover ain't around. He's out sucking something. Right? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, no problem. I got 3-page order, at least a page and a half that's all zeros. I'm like, guy comes up and he's like, I see you writing zeros in. I'm like, I said, yeah. Is that the way you were trained? I didn't want to rat the guy out. You know? And I said, well, sort of. And he looked at me. And I said, you know, he told me, you know, put the zero, but still, you know, if you're in the area, just look for it. Because there's a lot of stuff before and after the zero, so I'm in the area anyway. So, you know, I'd say 90% of the time I check for it, but sometimes I don't. You should always check for him when he went into it again. I went, okay, no problem. I'm sorry, no problem. I went up to the guy and I was like, listen, I got yelled at for putting the fucking zeros in. He said, what? He said, well, I did it right in front of him. He said, well, you shouldn't have done that. I said, well, you should have told me. And he looked at me. I said, look, I didn't say anything. He asked me if you showed me how to do it that way. I told him, you know, no. I said, so if he does say anything to you, I said, just say, no, I didn't show him that. I said, because I already took the heat for it. This guy's thinking I'm ratting him out. Or the other asshole kid that's in there ratting him the fuck out when I'm standing there the first night.
Right.
Oh, well, George taught him. That's the way George does it. And I looked up and he looks at me and he goes, is that how you were trained? I said, no. I said, nobody showed me nothing. It's a union thing. You don't rat out other people. These fucking kids don't understand this shit. $5, so $5.38 to be exact. Then you have to pay like that.
It's just a fan belt?
Yeah, my old man's truck. The same belt has been in that truck since I bought it 5 years ago. And God knows how long that fucking belt was in there before I bought it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm on my way here this morning. I'm driving down 23. All of a sudden I see a car. I'm like, that looks like my mom's car. I'm passing. All of a sudden I look. There's my mom. She had to pick someone up, so she took 23.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there. We're stuck at the light right next to each other. I couldn't believe it. I'm like waving to him. And then I'm like, I always get dicked over on 23. Of course, I have to get dicked over right in front of my mom. So I have to like become an asshole, and my mom can see it. Some bitch rides the shoulder, and when the green light goes, she darts in front of me.
Yeah.
So I'm tailing her, I'm beeping my horn, I'm yelling out the window at her. Finally, she goes into the middle lane. I speed up, cut her off, slam on my brakes. My mom was in the middle lane, I was in the slow lane. So this lady, like, cut in front of my, like, backing my mom, so she would get out of my way.
Yeah.
And then I cut her off and slammed on the brakes and then took off. I was like, oh, I'm going to hear about that at dinner tonight.
Okay.
I was so pissed off.
Walked into a letter yesterday. I had to piss so bad by the time I hit her house. Walked over, usually what I do is I walk over, I take all the shit out of my pockets, you know, I put my keys on the table. As I'm putting my shit down, I look over, and it's the first line, I've been thinking a lot about our relationship. I was thinking, and all of a sudden a big smile came across my face, you know? I'm like, cool, this is by her hand, if this is what I think it is. Well, let me go take a piss so I can sit down and read it. I'm going to take a piss and come back out. And blah, 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 blah. It's a good idea that you move back to your mother's. I need my space. I've always clung to a man. It's not good. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm reading it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So now, the shit that I've been saying for a month, or say 2 weeks, she's agreeing with now. Now she's saying, oh, well, this is what I want. Yet a week and a half ago, I got her on the phone bawling like a bitch.
What the hell is he doing?
Oh, man, he's a fucking Momo. I thought he hit it. I thought he hit it.
He is an idiot.
But anyway, so needless to say, now she agrees with all the shit I said. You know, shit that has to be done. We've been moving too fast as far as getting an apartment. I don't think it's a good idea right now, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yes, I've got freedom.
Fuck, I don't want to be here. God. Oh.
Me neither, young girl. $5 though, not bad, huh? You need anything? Tell me on the side, don't tell me in front of guard.
Oh, yeah.
Or even those, I don't want these people. You know, I'll select who gets parts. But, because I really don't want to start going crazy. This is the first thing I bought there. You know, he didn't seem like a problem, but I come up with a fucking shopping cart full of shit, you know, which I know I will end up doing.
Well, you go up to Hoover, like before you will get all that shit for your trans, and you say, listen, I'm rebuilding something. I'm gonna be, you know, can I buy quite a few things for it?
Well, they don't care, really. It's just, you know, I don't want to be going in every night trying to, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, for something like that big,
Yeah.
instead of just surprising them, you ask them first. If that's why you're buying a bunch of stuff, not that you're shopping for people.
I've already let the word out that I was finishing up the restoration. I'm sure it got back. So I couldn't believe that, though. This guy asked me, in front of this kid, is this the way you were trained? Is this the way you were shown? I'm just looking like, you know, I said no. I said, well, and you know, I was like, well, in a way, you know, like sort of, but, you know, it's not the way it's supposed to be done. Like, you know, knowing that, you know, saying that, you know, the zero should be there, but you should still check them, right?
Mm.
This guy, oh no, well, Georgetown, that's how Georgetown does it. Oh, look at this fucking kid. This is the kid the other night, not last night, the night before. They asked me if I wanted a soda. No, okay. I never sent one kid to the club. It turns out the guy with all these fucking brake drums and shit, the guy with the stickers, he was fine. I didn't know. Yeah? And the guy Hoover, he's sitting there, he says, You sure? And I find, yeah, okay, go ahead, get me a Coke. He turns around to this kid, the kid that ran it out, this other guy. Oh, get down a Coke, too. So 10, 20 minutes go by, the kid comes back here and got my soda. You know, no, you said no. And I said, all right, no fucking problem. Because I realized, okay, fine, he was there the first time I said no, maybe he didn't, you know, hear it, and I'm thinking, well, maybe the kid's just an asshole. You know, I let it go, and I figured, okay, that's it, I ain't helping this fucking prick anymore. You know? Yeah. 25 minutes later, he comes up to me, the guy he bought a soda for didn't show up yet. Like, listen, man, I'm really sorry, because he's seen me, you know, I was walking around and he's looking. He came up to me, he looked at me, he's like, oh, no, man, I'm sorry, I didn't agree. He said no. I said, no, it's okay. I understand. I said no the first time, you know. I said, you probably didn't hear it when I finally did say yes. Yeah, that's understandable, no problem. Oh, no, I'm really sorry. Listen, George ain't in yet, so why don't you take his soda? You know, I got him a Coke, you know. I'm like, okay, you afraid of me? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, what's your fucking story? Kids today, how much time we got? Let's go in. Okay. Oh, that's my key! Like, 8:25? Let's see that. You're not looking very chipper this morning, sir. Come on, man. Do a little dance. Make it back. That's 4 cups of coffee. Leave me alone. A little fucking boinky this morning, you know? Like Ricochet Rabbit. My ass, go for it. There's a big straw in it. No.
Lucky. Hey, Lucky. What are you thinking, Lucky? New law. Adds up the first of the year. If it's raining out and you got your wipers on, if your headlights are not on, Yes, sir. I mean, that's been like that in other states for a long time, but don't drive with your lights on. I mean, with your lights. That's all right. I never get pulled over for that. What are you talking about? My wipers don't work. Whack! Get the fucker right off. I already said my wipers are on interval. What the fuck? Oh, hardwire them. Hardwire them. Put them to a light switch.
time when I had my Oldsmobile, I had to put the amp on because I didn't have enough wire or something stupid happened. And, there was I didn't know what the power antenna lead was on the stereo I had. I just overlooked something stupid. That's it. How the hell am I going to turn my amps on? Great, you know? Ah, fuck it. I went inside, I took a light switch out, ran it up, screwed it into the dash. Light switch coming inside of the house? That's it. Wow. Dealership, except I'll smile at you. Move a little faster. Faster?
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Motherfuckers in the house.
17. Those days, such a legal activity.
Staples are coming out
to
of
work
here.
last night, he had some type of herbal thing. Okay, there was something like Chuck had that one day. But the kid lit it up, and I smelled it from about 25, 30 feet away. I'm walking around, I see a cool cigarette. What is that, man? He goes, oh, spooky. Here, take a drag. I was like, no, give me one. I don't want none of your fucking cooties. Okay? So, 3 drags. This shit was on my lips all night. Shit. I'm sitting there like this, right? Look at you. Like, don't do nothing. He's looking at me. He's looking at me like, Sam Anderson, physically impossible for you to be nice at any point you make out. That's what I think.
My drawing is now complete.
Okay. Patches on the body?
What? Those are stickers. Unical. Because that's where they put them.
Put them below it.
No, they don't.
That I'd be willing to bet on.
What?
There's stickers is just about on the front fenders. That's about it. That I'd bet on.
I mean, everything's stickers, but the little ones for all the little sponsors go on the front fender. The big sponsor goes on the quarter panel.
Okay.
Goodrich, the sponsor.
Is that under control?
And Mom and Pops. That's his other sponsor. And Stetson and Western Steer. It's like a little freaking store or something. Stetson and Western Steer. That's all the shit on his foot. What?
Where is he from?
What town? Kannapolis, North Carolina.
And Steve, how about Georgia?
He's originally from California. That's where he was born.
What?
Now he's in North Carolina. California to Indiana to North Carolina.
What was that? Oh, that was a strike with a general sitting in the movie theater watching Dumbo.
No, that was
Yeah,
Stripes.
it was in Stripes. The movie itself was Dumbo, but the general was in the movie theater. Belushi comes, it's just before Belushi comes crashing into the street. He's in the movie theater, and all the commotion happens when he hits the street.
Belushi's not in Stripes.
Oh, 1941, excuse me.
Okay. I'll fuck with my
I
movies.
watched that movie so many times. That was an excellent movie. I like when a guy gets I don't think so.
Hey, hi, hello.
I've never seen it. Does that make me still cool?
Stripes wasn't there.
No, that was with,
That was with Candy.
yeah, and, what's his face?
Candy.
Bill Murray.
There's a couple other big names in that, too.
Yeah, the guy from Ghostbusters is in it.
Raiders.
Yeah, from Ghostbusters.
He was in there?
Oh, he was the faggy captain or something, right?
What?
Yeah, John Larroquette was in that. He was one of the...
Oh, yeah. Hell, he was like...
I don't remember the Joe Star.
That one, you touch me,
Oh, they blow him up, right? Okay, I know you're talking about the little, he's a shorter guy, but he's big. All right.
Francis.
Don't ever touch me.
You touch me, I'll kill you.
You guys are gonna make me go rent this movie, huh? Yeah.
Francis. What the hell do you want everyone to call him? Chainsaw? Something like that.
Killer, wasn't it?
No, it was something stupid like that. And he's like, you don't call me Francis. But I don't remember what he wanted them to call him.
Chainsaw from Summer School.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Here's the back to the back.
We were just talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
What the hell did they want him to call him? Oh, that's tough, I can't.
Nice case like this is cool. The next step is doing the filters? Yes. That's filters. So basically, it's all the same except you're looking for higher low pass, right? All the equations are the same. That's correct. And you're just changing F over up to C. Yep. Yep. You did it for me, man. You see that camera last time?
Break forward.
Yeah. Skateboard?
Yeah. He almost falls down and pick him up from the and goes to the tree and walk back down. They did the whole introduction.
Yeah.
They showed him right on the board. On the school.
You guys know stuff on board? Good. Let's move into the amplifiers.
Week after the Super Bowl. Why the Super Bowl late this year?
What is it, like 29? So,
Super Bowl on the 4th this year? Is it February? What day is the Super Bowl? 28. 28.
believed it.
I'll bring you the beef.
I think where we left off here, I think the last thing we have is that we have various different types of constant current sources, right? We didn't say that?
Finished the
Okay, all right.
The last thing is an example of,
Okay, let's do that. That's fine. Okay, there are various types. Yep. There are various types of constant current sources. That can be used to bias the differential amplifier. I mean, there's lots of different kinds of voltage divided bias ones too, but they have a similar thing.
Hey, they could.
what was the next family over last time? What was his name? No, it was Sheriff. Was it? It was Sheriff something. Sheriff of Daisy, the name of Daisy G? I do. Wait.
Oh, that's the case. Nobody won't remember his name.
What's your name again?
Daryl.
Cletus.
Enos had his own show for a while.
Yep.
What were the Texas names? Do we think yet?
I don't think they ever gave them any.
Jay and Ted or something. Hey, what was the goal? What?
I had every piece of merchandise for the Houston.
I don't understand what you do. Yeah, it's up in the attic somewhere. It's up in the attic somewhere. That was my thing when I was growing up. When I was growing up, that was my G.I. Joe. Not the old ones. The 80s.
My son had the really old G.I. Joe stuff from the 60s.
Yeah.
And yeah, when he grew up, he just threw all that crap away.
I got it all up in the attic.
So you
I had all
had
that
all
all up in the attic because there's, every year they come out with a new set. First 4 years, that's when I was in there. They had all 4 sets complete, they're up in boxes.
Yeah, but it's amazing, people pay big bucks for this stuff.
I got a box full of Star Wars stuff. You know, all the action figures and the tanks and this and that. I got all the flea market in Pennsylvania. Offered one the whole box. $800. She's like, didn't even see it yet. I just explained to her what I had. You know, as far as the planes and this and that. She probably don't have much, but you got some good stuff. It's like, okay, bring it. It's like, wow. You know, $400. That's.
My son had those little cars too.
That's what.
He had cases, with little compartments, and he had a whole, it's like he had the whole set of the damn thing when he was a kid.
I stayed with all them, I got about $400 or $500.
So yeah, he had probably 100 something too. And he had these like suitcases, and you open it, it's got these little compartments, and they all fit in inside. So he threw a lot of them away, he gave a lot of them.
For this here, I don't know what you want me to explain about it. There's people that give us much talk about.
It's a cross-couple latch. When you get the appropriate Got some latches. Once they clear,
I have one